This art lesson is sponsored by Paramount Pictures for the movie Rango.
Hey, our friends, so we're going to be drawing Rango.
Yeah, I love this movie because I love Westerns. And I also love lizards. I also love this movie because he was trying to be somebody that he wasn't. He could be anybody. And he chose to be this really brave person.
Yeah.
And then he thought that he wasn't brave and then realized that he really
was.
Yeah, was brave.
Be sure to click the links below this video.
Yeah, we'll leave a link where you can head over and purchase Rango and add it to your family's digital collection. You can also check out all of the other Paramount classics. All right, you ready to draw, Rango?
Yes.
All right, you need something to draw with?
Some paper and something to color with.
All right, let's start.
Okay.
We're first going to draw his eyes. And I love that one eye was bigger than the other. So we're going to draw two circles. We're going to draw one that's about this size. And then we're going to leave some space. And we're going to draw one that's a little bit bigger for the other eye. Nice. Now we're going to draw a little dot inside of both eyes. Then we're going to draw the top of his head. So over here, we're going to draw a little curve that comes out of the top. And then we're going to come across to the other side. But right in the middle, we're going to dip down. And then we're going to come back up over the eye, and then connect back in just like we did over here. Now we're going to draw the bottom of his head. We'll come out of the bottom of his eye. And we can actually do the same thing over here. So we'll draw two little diagonal lines that come out. Yeah, and then we're going to draw a curve that comes out of the left side. Then we're going to come under, across, and then we're going to curve back up to the other side. Yeah, then we could draw his mouth. And we're going to draw, he kind of always looked a little worried, didn't he?
Yeah.
So we're going to draw a curve that goes up in the middle and then comes back down. And we can also draw it slightly open. So we'll draw another little curve coming down and then connect back in over here. Yeah. Now let's color in this shape for his mouth. When we fast forward the video, or if we ever go too fast, remember you can pause the video for extra time. All right, now let's draw his cowboy hat. We'll start over here, and we're going to come out of his eye, and we're going to come out like this, and then we're going to curve back, and we're going to follow the top of his head over to the other side, and then we're going to connect back into his eye on the right. Then we're going to draw the top of the hat. We'll draw a little curve that comes up. And we can draw that same little curve on the other side. I'm going to draw a little curve at the top of the left side, and then we'll connect over to the right. We can also draw another line coming across his hat. Let's draw the rest of his body.
Okay.
We'll start with his neck, and it was always bent, kind of funny directions. So we'll draw a sideways V, and then we're going to draw another one right next to it. And then down at the bottom, we're going to connect these two lines with another V, a smaller one. He was always wearing a Hawaiian shirt, well, for most of the movie. So we're going to draw a collar. We'll draw a diagonal line on both sides. Then we'll draw another diagonal line down here at the bottom on each side. Looks like an upside down V. Then we're going to draw a line that connects the top diagonal line down to the bottom one. All right, now let's draw the rest of his shirt. We'll first draw his shoulder coming out on the left, and we can also draw another shoulder on the right. Same line. And then let's draw his shirt. And it came down really far. It kind of looked too big for him. And then we're going to draw another line that comes down also on the right side. All right, good job. Then we can connect those two lines at the bottom. All right, now we're going to draw him as the sheriff since he has his cowboy hat. We're going to draw his gun. We're going to draw the belt that comes across his waist. Then we'll draw another line right next to it or right below it. And then see this top line right here? We're going to draw a line that comes out This is for the holster. Then we're going to draw a U shape. It's going to come down and then back up, or kind of looks like a V. And then we can draw the top of the gun. We're just going to keep it simple. We're going to draw an upside down U. Let's color in that shape too. Okay, now we can finish his shirt. Let's draw, it was a button-up shirt, so let's draw a line right down the middle, connect to the belt. Then we'll imagine that going behind the belt and coming out the bottom. Then we can also draw his sheriff badge. Let's draw a circle. Then inside of the circle, let's draw a star. So first we can draw an upside down V. And then on the right side, the bottom of the V, we'll draw a diagonal line going across. And then we'll draw another line going across the top. And then connect it down to the other side of the V, the upside down V. We did it. Good job. Now let's draw his legs. We're going to start right here, and we're going to draw a curve coming down and curves out. He had really skinny legs. And then we're going to draw another curve on the other side that kind of matches. But going the other way, yeah. And then this is where his knee would be. We're going to draw another line or curve that comes down, and look how it's angled back in. Okay, now we can draw the other side. Draw a little curve coming down. You want to make sure his legs are really skinny. Okay, now his foot, we're just going to draw, we'll keep his foot simple. So we'll draw a short line for his heel, and then we're going to draw a sideways V. It comes out and then back in. So we're just drawing it really simple. There we go. Let's repeat those same steps for his right leg. We'll draw the curve coming out, and we're going to stop in the same spot for his knee. And then we'll draw another curve coming the other direction. Then we'll draw the bottom of his leg. See how I'm coming back in? Mm-hmm. Looks like he's standing getting ready to start the gunfight.
Yeah.
All right, then we're going to draw the other side of his leg coming down. Then we'll draw the heel on the inside. And then a sideways V to finish the rest of his foot. All right, now let's draw his tail. And it was always curled. So we'll start here on the left side. And we're going to draw a curve that comes down towards his knee. Then we're going to curve the other direction, and we're going to turn it into a spiral. So keep spiraling into the center. Yeah. Now we're going to draw the other side of his tail. We'll start here, and we're going to draw a curve that matches the spiral. And we're going to get closer and closer to the first spiral. Come around and get thinner and thinner all the way to a point at the very end. Wow, good job. That was really tricky, but you did awesome.
Thank you.
What's he missing?
His arms.
Yeah, his sleeves and also his arms. So let's first draw a diagonal line coming out of his shoulder, and then we'll draw a short line connecting back into his body. And we can do the same thing on the right side. Short line, diagonal line coming down, and then connect it back in. Then we're going to draw his arms, and we'll draw the outside line first. We're just going to draw a curve coming down, and I'm going to stop about in the middle of his thigh, or the middle of this section. Then we'll draw another line right next to it, and watch this. See, towards his wrist, I got thinner or closer together. Good job. Let's draw his thumb next. We're going to draw a curve, a short curve going back in. And then we're going to draw the letter C. We'll start here at the end of his thumb, and we're going to draw the letter C. So we'll come around and like that. So he's getting ready to draw his guns. All right, and then we're going to draw the outside of his fingers coming around and then connecting it. Let's do the same thing on the right side. We'll draw the outside of his arm first. Then we'll draw the inside of his arm coming down and getting closer to the wrist, to the other line. Then we'll draw his thumb. Then this time we can draw a backward C. And then we'll draw the outside of his hand coming around and connecting back to his arm. Jack, we did it. We finished drawing Rango. He looks so cool, except he's gonna look better once we do what?
Color him.
This part we're gonna fast forward, but at the end you can pause the video to match the same coloring. You ready to fast forward?
Yeah.
Jack, great job on coloring and drawing Rango. He turned out really cool.
He looks so much better colored in.
Yeah, I hope our art friends are gonna do the same. You guys can pause the video right now and take time to color your drawings. For his Hawaiian shirt, make sure to add the white flowers.
We also used a white colored pencil to add texture to his face.
Yeah, the little dots on his eyebrows.
We hope you had a lot of fun drawing Rango.
If your drawings look different than ours, remember that's okay, because the most important thing is
To have fun.
and to
Practice.
practice. Both of our drawings turned out different,
Yeah, they did.
and they both turned out awesome.
Yeah. Parents, remember to click the link below this video.
Yeah, you can head over and purchase Rango on digital today. You can also check out all of the other Paramount classics.
We want to thank Paramount Pictures for sponsoring this lesson.
Yes, thank you so much, and we'll see you later, our friends. Goodbye!